Today, me and my girlfriend are gonna have a skibidi build battle. But what she doesn't know is I'm gonna be using the // draw mod to instantly paste in my builds. Okay, Zoe, are you excited for today's build challenge?
Yeah, but what are we building?
We are gonna be building skibidi characters.
Skibidi what?
Skibidi characters, Zoe. Don't you know the things with like the toilets and like the big titans and stuff?
Toilets? Titans? What are you talking about?
Never mind, Zoe. It doesn't really matter. But inside this dispenser, we have skibidi built. And as soon as I press this, I should get our first build. And oh my gosh, it looks like you're building the G-Man.
Whoa, the G-Man. I wish I knew what that was.
Oh my gosh, Zoe. Well, you're only gonna have 10 minutes for your build, so you better go figure it out quick.
Okay, Daxx. Good luck.
Good luck, Zoe. Okay, guys, now the round has officially started. It's time to cheat with our super cool / draw mod. Basically, all I have to do is put down this easel in the middle like this super large canvas on top, and now I can paint anything I want to. And since our first thing is the G-Man, I'm gonna have to draw this whole thing out, and honestly, this is a little bit difficult, so this is gonna be a little bit tough for me. But I think the first thing we can start off is by building the G-Man's head, so let's go ahead and make like a big square. I'm also pretty sure the G-Man has like some super sick sunglasses, so let's go ahead and draw on a pair of those. Next up, I guess we can draw in like a little mouth, and his mouth is like red or something with a bunch of like shiny white teeth, so I guess we'll keep the inside of this white. The next thing that we can draw on is his hair, and basically he just has like a little black buzz cut, so that shouldn't be too hard to make. And he also has like some weird red line coming out of his head, but I don't really know what that is, but I guess we could just throw that out on the side. And now that we have this, we have to draw the main part of the skibidi toilet, which is like a big black toilet. So the first thing I actually want to make is this chest piece, and in the middle of this chest piece, he has like a little yellow circle. I don't really know what it does, but I think it's like a power protector or something. Now that we have this drawn in, let's go ahead and add in the back piece. And honestly, this is looking a lot better than I thought I could actually do. I actually might be like the best artist in the world. Now over on the side, he also has two more little yellow circles, so let's go ahead and add those in. Now that that's done, we can add in the bottom pieces, which I think are like more machine guns, but I don't really know what they are. Now we'll add in the bottom base like this, and then we can add in those little side rocket launchers, which I think actually have lasers in them. But now that most of this drawing's done, we have to draw this all in, and I think we should color it in like a light gray, since that looks the best. And actually for this middle centerpiece, I'm gonna make it a darker gray just so it knows it's the most powerful part in our G-Man. Let's go ahead and color in the neck and the head this light brown. And the last thing we can add in is a little bit of fire actually coming out of all the engines down here. And perfect, our G-Man is looking so cool. Now in order to get into the game, all I have to do is click sign right here, and then I can sign it by saying G-Man, and then after I do this, it should just spawn in. And oh my goodness, guys, look at our ginormous G-Man. This thing looks so cool. And honestly, it looks pretty accurate to my painting. Let me just go ahead and break this so I can walk around with it. And oh my goodness, this is so cool. We have like the big yellow thing in the middle, and these yellow side cannons, and these rocket launchers on the edge. And look at that, I even added our super cool glasses at the top. That is so awesome. There are a few things that's weird about this. Like, I don't really know that this is like a light gray, so maybe I should change all of this. And in order to do that, I need to go all the way down to the bottom over here and set my first position. And now that I have that first position, I can fly up all the way over here and set my second position. And now all I need to do is type in a super cool command that replaces all the gray. And perfect, just like that. Now it's like a white terracotta, which looks a little bit more like a skin color, so it looks a lot better. And how about we also get rid of this light gray concrete, since it kind of just looks weird and in the way. We'll just type in our same command, and perfect. Look at that. Now our G-Man is basically all complete. But there's actually one more thing I want to do before Zoe and I check out each other's sides. I want to add a little battle arena onto my G-Man. And let's see, where's the perfect place to build this? And ooh, why did I build this like right over by the head? That would be perfect. So all you do is break into one side of the head over here. I'll make like a super big entrance, and then I can set all this floor over here to be oak planks. Now I'll go ahead and add in a door, and then I'll just cover up the extra pieces of this, since we don't want Zoe to see what's inside of here. And actually on the outside, I'm gonna need to add in a little armor area. Since she's gonna be fighting a bunch of G-Man, she's gonna need like something super strong to protect her. So all I'll do is just throw a chest on the side over here, and then we can grab her some armor. And I'm thinking let's use some super cool diamond armor. That looks pretty awesome. And of course, I'll also make sure to give her a shield, just because those are like super important for fighting. And of course, since we're inside the G-Man, she's gonna actually have to fight the G-Man. So let me go ahead and put this guy down, and whoa, this guy looks so cool. The G-Man's like one of the strongest characters in Skibidi, so it's gonna be really hard for Zoe to even fight this guy. But honestly, if she can take out my G-Man, I'll let her get this round win, since he's like super strong. Do you think Zoe's gonna win this fight, or do you think she's gonna lose this fight? If you think she's gonna win, comment yes, and if you think she's gonna lose, comment no. Hey Zoe, are you done with your build? Because my build looks super epic already.
Hi, Daxx. Yeah, I'm ready to go. You are going to be blown away with my build.
Well, I'll see about that. Zoe, how about we be in the middle to figure out whose side we're going to look at first?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, Zoe, so whose side do you want to check out first? My super awesome side or your probably like super lame build?
You have to come on my side first because I have the better build.
I really doubt you have the better build, Zoe, but I guess we can go ahead and check it out.
Okay, come right this way.
Let's see it. Whoa, Zoe, is this like the head of the G-Man?
Yep, it sure is. I had to do a quick Google search, but I figured out who he was, and I think I did an amazing job.
What in the world? Zoe, why is his neck so long? It's almost as long as your neck.
Daxx, you're the one with the long neck. You can't be judging.
What the heck, Zoe? You literally look like a giraffe, just like this guy.
Oh my gosh, you are so mean. I'm almost not going to let you into my house.
Wait, did you say you have a house too?
Yes, come in.
What in the world, Zoe? You built a house inside of your G-Man and whoa, this is so cool.
Yep, right here you can see my little fire pit with my painting and my super big couch and my TV.
What the heck, Zoe? How are you even able to afford a TV? You're like super poor.
I'm super rich. I'm richer than you.
What in the world? This is so cool. And whoa, wait, it looks like you have some paintings and stuff over here.
Yep, and this is a Zoe original.
Whoa, this is a Zoe original. It kind of looks like you.
Exactly. Then you could come right over here, and this is where I sleep at night. I need a super big bed because I roll around.
Whoa, this is super cool. And look at this. You even have like a little purple sheep and you have a little warden toy. And whoa, you even have like clothes on the wall.
That's my bathrobe. I wear it like all the time.
This is so cool. But Zoe, honestly, I feel like you should change one thing inside of here. Let me just go into my inventory and I can grab this super cool lime wool. And now we can start breaking out the ground. And Zoe, wait, what in the world is this?
Why the heck did you break my carpet?
Zoe, why is there a ladder going down underneath here?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Zoe, what do you mean don't worry about it? It's literally a hole inside your house. I kind of want to go down there.
Okay, but it's not on me if you get hurt.
Okay. What do you mean if I get hurt? And whoa, Zoe, what the heck? Why are there skibidi toilets down here?
Because they're protecting my house, duh.
What in the world? This is so scary. And whoa, what the heck? Are those spider skibidi toilets?
Yep. They sure are. Aren't they super spooky?
The heck, Zoe, this is so weird. And wait, why do you have the G-Man hanging on the rope above lava?
Because you said we were building the G-Man, so of course I had to capture him.
What in the world, Zoe? I don't like this at all. I want to get rid of everything here.
Are you serious, Daxx? I worked so hard on this build.
I'm gonna throw this TNT times 100 and blow up everything. And oh gosh, that was a lot more damage than I thought.
Oh my god, you lit up the G-Man.
Yeah, Zoe, I got scared. There's so many scary skibidi toys. Actually, let me go ahead and take these guys out too.
Stop it, Daxx. Those were my friends.
Well, I took them all out, Zoe, so you're all safe now. No need to worry.
Are you serious? But what did you think of my build?
I mean, I thought it was pretty good, but you probably shouldn't have like skibidi hostages in your basement. That's a little weird.
Seriously, Daxx, everybody has hostages in their basement.
Okay, Zoe, whatever you say, but let's go ahead and check out my build so you can actually see what a nice normal build looks like.
Okay, but if you don't have hostages, it's probably super boring.
Okay, Zoe, are you super duper excited to see my ultra awesome build?
Yes, let's do this thing.
Okay, Zoe, just walk right this way and look at my ginormous G-Man.
Holy moly, this thing is huge.
Yeah, I know. And I made it like super detailed. I added all the lasers and the super cool goggles. And I even made like a couple cool adjustments on it.
This thing is like 20 times the size of mine. That's not even fair.
Yeah, Zoe, it's because I'm a better builder than you, duh. I'm like a ultra professional and you're like a super big noob.
Honestly, you are a super professional. This thing is awesome.
But Zoe, obviously since my build is like a million trillion times better than you, I have one challenge that if you can complete, I'll let you win this first round.
What is it, Daxx?
Just come right this way and let me just tell you, you're gonna have to fight someone super special.
Seriously, it better not be the stinking G-Man.
It is the G-Man. You're gonna have to fight him if you want to win this.
Honestly, since I captured him earlier, this should not be too difficult.
Yeah, it probably shouldn't be too difficult if you captured him earlier, but I made sure to give you like a bunch of cool equipment and diamond swords and like stuff just in case you lose.
This is gonna be awesome.
Okay, Zoe, whenever you're ready to fight the G-Man, you can open that door right there and go beat him up.
Oh no. This is gonna be so scary.
Zoe, I believe in you. You're like super strong. Get in there and fight him.
I'm trying.
Oh my gosh, the ultimate fight between Zoe and the G-Man has begun. Who's gonna win this?
Get over here, you little weasel. I'm not afraid of you.
The heck, Zoe, you can't call the G-Man a weasel. He's like the super ultra boss. And whoa, Zoe, you beat him.
Yeah, Now who's the super ultra boss?
Okay, Zoe, well, I guess you're the boss since you ended up beating the G-Man.
Haha, you're the loser.
Yeah, whatever, Zoe. You only won the round, and you're gonna need another win if you want to win this whole build challenge. So let's head back to the dispenser to see what we're gonna build next. Okay, let me go ahead and flick the dispenser to see what we're gonna build next. And whoa, Zoe, we're gonna be building the Speaker Man.
Seriously, the Speaker Man? I don't know who that is.
What the heck, Zoe? How do you not know who the Speaker Man is? He's like super tall and he's red, kind of like a stop sign.
And let me guess, he has a speaker for a head.
Yeah, of course he's the Speaker Man, Zoe.
Okay, well that wasn't too hard to figure out.
Well, hopefully you can actually make a good build. You're gonna have 10 minutes once again, Zoe, so best of luck.
Bye, Daxx.
Okay, guys, Zoe might have won that first round, but honestly, it's just because I gave her that advantage by fighting the G-Man, which I'm definitely not gonna do again. But now I need to go ahead and build the Titan Speaker Man, who's like one of my favorite Skibidi characters ever. So let's go ahead and smack down this canvas, and then we can start drawing. Okay, and since the Titan Speaker Man is like one of my favorite characters, I have to do a super good drawing of him. So let's go ahead and start off by making the base of his face. It's basically like an upside down T, so I think this looks pretty good right here. And of course, we have to add in that red circle right in the front and also on the base of the speaker. Next, I guess I could just fill it all in with gray to keep it giving it that dark look. The next thing I probably want to do is start building out the body of the speaker man. And basically, this is just all red, so it shouldn't be that hard to draw. I'll just go ahead and draw on a pair of arms and along with the chest like this. And perfect. This is looking pretty good. The next thing we can do is actually add in those red speakers into his chest like this. And of course, they are on both sides. And then he also has like a weird little red plate in the middle of his chest. So I'm thinking something like this actually looks pretty good. Next up, let's go ahead and add on that black belt that he has. We can also throw on the black gloves at the edge of the arms. And now let's just draw on a couple legs. And actually, ooh, what if I make like the legs do the splits? That would be super funny. I'll just make sure to draw them in black like this. Next, we can add on some of those cannons to the arms. Now let's go ahead and do the other side. Okay, perfect. Now that all of that is done, we can go ahead and add the extra speakers that come out of the head. I think it's only like 4 of them, so it's really not that many. We also have to add in those red dots to each of them. Now let's go ahead and color them all in with a light gray. And now I think the only thing we have to do is title this by calling it Titan Speaker Man, and then I can just hit sign. And oh my goodness, guys, look at this. We have our Titan Speaker Man. Whoa, that's super cool. Look, he's even doing the splits like I did in my drawing. That is like perfectly accurate. Let's go ahead and check this whole guy out. He has his super cool arms with his huge laser blasters. And whoa, look at the upgrade Titan Speaker Man head. This is super awesome too. This is like the perfect build ever. And there's gonna be like no way that Zoe can actually beat me in this round. Okay, Zoe, I think I'm done with my super cool Titan Speaker Man build. How's your build coming along?
Honestly, my build looks pretty perfect.
What? Are you serious, Zoe? Does it actually look pretty perfect? Or are you just lying?
It looks as perfect as I am.
Okay, well, we'll have to see about that. How about we go ahead and check out your site first?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, Zoe, I am like super excited to see your build. It better be super perfect like you just said.
It is super perfect. Come on over.
Okay, let's go ahead and see. And whoa, Zoe, you're such a good builder. This looks just like the Titan Speaker Man.
Thanks, Daxx. I tried super hard this round.
He even has like the cool lasers on his sides, and he's like perfectly red like the normal Titan Speaker Man. And look at this. You can even see the details in the face, Zoe. This is like professional work. I didn't know you were this good.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot better. And plus, I even included a little challenge.
Wait, you included a little challenge? What are you talking about?
If you come down here, you and I are gonna race.
Whoa, wait, we're gonna race? And whoa, there's 2 different cars. It looks like a pumpkin and a shopping cart.
Yep, and I get the pumpkin.
Okay, that means I get the shopping cart. And what is it, like the first person around wins?
Exactly.
Okay, Zoe, tell us whenever to go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
What the heck, Zoe? You literally started early. You're such a cheater.
I'm not a cheater. You're a cheater.
What the heck? How can I be a cheater? And whoa, I am like totally dusting you right now, Zoe. You're such a bad driver.
Shut up, Daxx. I'm trying my hardest.
Yeah, you're trying your hardest, but it doesn't make a difference since I'm a professional. And what the heck, Zoe? You're still stuck on the first turn?
No, I'm about to cross the finish line.
Oh my gosh, you are such a liar. I'm about to cross the finish line. And what the heck, Zoe? You just tried to cheat and I still beat you around.
What the heck? I crossed the finish line first.
No, you did not cross the finish line first.
Are you serious, Daxx? Well, everyone watching saw that I crossed the finish line first.
What the heck, guys? Is that true? Did you see Zoe cross the finish line first, or did I cross the finish line first?
Well, never mind the race, Daxx, but what do you want to rate my build?
Well, let me see. This actually does look pretty cool, but I think there is one more thing that can make this even better.
What is it?
Okay, all I have to do is fly down to the bottom over here and then set position 1, and then I can fly all the way to the top and set position 2.
And what are you even doing?
Basically, Zoe, I'm gonna replace all of that red concrete to be like TNT and then blow it all up.
Seriously? What's up with you and blowing up my build?
I love blowing up your build. Look, it's all made out of TNT now, and now I can just light it off, and this is gonna be super cool.
This is not gonna be good.
It's gonna be like a fireworks show, and oh my gosh, Zoe, your whole build has got completely destroyed. I'm sorry.
Daxx, that was so lame. You need to stop blowing things up.
Okay, but I still did want to give it a score since it did look pretty cool. So I think I'm gonna give you a 7 out of 10 for this round. How does that sound?
Really? Only a 7 out of 10? Are you serious?
Well, I think once you see my build, you're gonna be a little bit more understanding of why it's a 7 out of 10.
Fine, show me your build.
Okay, Zoe, welcome over to my side that I drew. That I built.
What'd you say?
Oh, I just said that I made this super cool build. Doesn't it look totally awesome?
Yeah, it does look super cool. Base is super detailed, and it's super ginormous.
Yeah, this thing is like super cool. I spent so much time on it.
Wait a sec. Daxx, did you just draw this?
Oh, no, Zoe, this is nothing. There's nothing to worry about.
That drawing looked just like your build. Are you cheating? Did you end up drawing it so it would appear?
Wait, Zoe, I don't even know how to do that. That's like a mod beyond my understanding. I don't even know how to do. I literally built this all myself, Zoe.
Yikes, who are you trying to convince?
Zoe, I'm not trying to convince anyone. Just go ahead and admire my super cool build. Isn't this thing like basically perfect?
Yeah, I told you it was super cool, but it did look just like your drawing.
Yeah, I don't really know what you're talking about, Zoe. I didn't even have a drawing. You should just be admiring my build for how cool it looks. Look, it's even doing the split.
Wow, it is doing the splits. That's super cool.
Yeah, my Titan speaker man is like the most athletic person of all time, Zoe. You can't even do the splits.
Yes, I can, Daxx. How would you know?
Okay, then go ahead and show me the splits. And wait a second, Zoe, that's literally not the splits. You just split your body in half.
Exactly. I split all my limbs off.
Okay, well, I guess that technically counts, but what do you think about my build? What type of score do you want to give me?
I give it like a 8 out of 10.
Oh, an 8 out of 10? That's perfect. That means I win the second round in our build challenge.
Whatever, Daxx. I'm gonna kick your butt next time.
Well, the next round is the final round, Zoe. So let's go back to the dispenser and see what the final build's even gonna be. Okay, Zoe, this is the final round. So let's go ahead and see what we're gonna have to build. And oh my gosh, Zoe, we have to build the Tri-Titan.
The Tri-Titan? No way! He's my favorite!
Yeah, he's the favorite too. He's a combination of all the Titans. This is gonna be the craziest round ever.
Daxx, I have no idea who the Tri-Titan is.
The heck, Zoe, you don't know who the Tri-Titan is?
No, how would I know?
Oh my gosh, well, you better look him up, Zoe. You're only gonna have 10 minutes for your build.
Yikes, I better get going.
Okay, good luck, Zoe.
Good luck, Daxx, and you better not be cheating.
Okay, guys, this is the final round in our build challenge, and Zoe is getting like super suspicious. Well, let me go ahead and make like the best drawing of all time. Let's smack down our easel and our canvas, and let's get to drawing our super cool Tri-Titan. And since the Tri-Titan is like a combination of all the Titans, we have to add in elements from every single character. First thing we can do is draw on the head, and basically it's just this little box with like a purple dot in the middle. Perfect. I think that looks pretty good. Now we can go ahead and add in a TV to the middle, which is the part from the TV man, obviously. Let's make sure to color it in like a nice gray. And the next thing I want to do is actually build out the leg. Mostly the legs are just black, but they also do have like random purple stripes in them. So let's go ahead and draw on a couple of these, and then I can go back with the color purple and just add in some nice stripes. And I'm pretty sure the feet of the Tri-Titan are like gray, so let's go ahead and add these gray boxes as well. Perfect. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and add the next part, which is going to be the speakers, which are on each one of the arms. Okay, both of these are looking pretty good. Now I can actually build the arms off of them, and they're pretty much the same as the legs. They're just like basically black with some purple stripes in them. Now that we have that built in, let's go ahead and add in the cameraman's wings that go off to each one of the sides. And of course, we'll fill them in with the color gray. Let's make sure to connect the neck with the top of the head, and then we can add in like these weird little lines to the top that have like blue circles on them. And perfect. I think this actually turned out looking super good. Let me just go ahead and click side, and then I can type in Tri-Titan, and let's see what this ends up making. And oh my goodness, guys, the Tri-Titan actually just spawned in, and whoa, this looks just like my build. It has all the purple and all the black and all the elements of every Titan, and whoa, look at the head. That's super cool. This mod is like the most overpowered thing. It literally makes exactly what I put on that canvas. That's like super cool. It's honestly crazy how big of a thing this ended up making. This is like the coolest build ever. This has to be like a true 10 out of 10. And if you guys agree with me, go ahead and comment 10 out of 10 right now. I really doubt that Zoe's build is anywhere near as good as mine. She's gonna be so mad. But I do want to add in one more thing for like my super grand finale. Let me just go ahead and grab a sign. I'm gonna put it down right here. And now on the sign, what we're gonna do is write down freak cake. Since I want Zoe to walk down this little alleyway, of course, at the end of the alleyway is where I put down a bunch of super cool cake. And whoa, that actually looks like it tastes super good. What I want to do here is put down a pressure plate. And below this pressure plate, I'm going to have a super cool TNT that blows up everything. Let's just go into our God TNT category. And I don't even think these are cool enough. Let's go ahead and grab a Doomsday one. And whoa, this one called the Death Ray TNT looks super, super cool. Let me just put it under there and then I can fill this up. And once Zoe steps on that, everything's gonna go kaboom. Okay, Zoe, I just finished up my super, super cool Tri-Titan build. And let me just tell you, this is probably the coolest build you're ever gonna see in your life.
Yeah, but my build is probably so much cooler.
I seriously doubt it, but how about we meet in the middle to figure out whose side we're actually going to look at first?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, Zoe, well, whose side do you want to check out first? Do you want to look at my super cool build or probably your really lame build?
We have to look at my super ultra mega awesome build.
What? I doubt your build is like anywhere near as cool as mine, but let's go ahead and check it out then.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see. And whoa, Zoe, is this your Tri-Titan?
Yep, isn't it phenomenal? Like the most perfect build you've ever seen in your entire life.
Honestly, it does look pretty cool. You have like all the dark pieces and you have some random like purple strips. It actually does look like a Tri-Titan. How'd you figure out how to build this?
Because I'm super talented, but Dax, what was just in your hand?
Oh, what are you talking about, Zoe? All I have in my hand is this really cool painting palette.
No, wait, that looked like Death Ray TNT. You better not light that off.
What? Zoe, I don't even have TNT in my inventory. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I think you're a dirty liar.
I'm not a dirty liar at all, Zoe. I actually really like this build. I wouldn't even imagine blowing it up.
Okay, but I'm keeping my eye on you.
Please let me think. Let me just take one more little look around it. And honestly, Zoe, I'm going to give you a 9 out of 10 for this round. This is like my favorite build that you've made.
Woohoo! A 9 out of 10. That's a great score.
It is a pretty good score, but honestly, I still think that my build can beat it. So let's go ahead and head over there so we can get the final score.
Let's go.
Okay, Zoe, go ahead and come over to my super awesome Tri-Titan build.
Whoa, Dax, this looks amazing.
Yeah, it's like super cool. It's so big that like barely even renders in at top. And wait a second, Zoe, what are you doing?
I'm looking at your painting that says the Tri-Titan by Dax TV. That looks exactly like your build.
Oh, yeah. Actually, before I make any of my builds, I like to draw them out just so I kind of know what I'm making.
Yeah, right. You are such a cheater. I know that the build is appearing after you paint it.
Wait, what? Zoe, that doesn't even make any sense. Whatever I paint on this doesn't even come to life. That's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Dax, I know you're cheating.
Zoe, you don't even know what you're talking about. I definitely built this all by hand.
Watch. I know exactly what you're doing. You just place a little easel down with the canvas and then you use the paint and you just decide to draw whatever mob you like. So then you beat me every single time.
Wait, Zoe, what are you even drawing?
I'm drawing TNT so I could blow up your build, obviously.
Zoe, there is no way that this is actually going to work. You actually don't believe that, do you?
Of course I believe it. You've been doing it this entire time. Let me just sign it and perfect.
Zoe, there's no way that it actually worked. And what the heck? There's a block of TNT right there.
I know, right? And now I have some flint and steel. I can blow it up.
What in the world? I can't believe that actually worked. Zoe, you're such a dirty cheater. You're like drawing on this canvas to make stuff. That's totally messed up.
It's not messed up. That's what you've been doing this whole time.
Okay, fine, Zoe. I will admit to you that I actually was cheating. And what the heck? Wait, you blew up TNT on my side?
Of course I did. But lucky for you, I didn't even blow up your mob.
What in the world is wrong with you, Zoe? I worked super, super hard on that.
Sorry, Dax, but not really because you've been doing it this entire time.
Okay, fine, Zoe. Whatever. I guess I have been cheating, but I do have a little surprise for you over here.
What is it, Dax?
For being such a good builder, I actually put you down a bunch of cake over there.
Ooh, it says free cake. Oh my gosh.
It is a bunch of free cake that you can eat.
Yay, I love cake.
Yeah, it is super, super good. And oh my gosh, guys, any second a super big TNT should come down.
You have any more cake? I'm almost done with this.
No, Zoe, I don't have any more cake. And oh my gosh, here comes the huge explosion.
What the heck?
Oh my gosh, everything is blowing up, Zoe.
Dax, what the heck was that?
That was my super ultra mega big explosion. Look at this. It made my Tri-Titan look super cool.
It doesn't look super cool. It looks super bad.
What the heck? I think this is like the coolest thing that you can have for a build, Zoe.
Yeah, I'll have to disagree with you there.
Well, Zoe, since you saw my super awesome build, what do you want to give me as a score?
Honestly, I think we have to leave it up to everyone watching.
Okay, guys, go ahead and comment what score you think my final build should get. And that was a super crazy adventure. If you guys want to watch another one, make sure to click the video on screen.
Bye, guys.